Good evening, students. Today we will discuss about the welding process. It is a vital part in production technology. So what is welding? Welding is the process of joining similar or dissimilar metals and plastics without using fasteners and adhesives. Before it was told that welding is a permanent joint, but now we are defining it in another way, that is, it is a joint where we are not using any fasteners or adhesives. So this process is basically of two types. So welding is nothing but a joint. So depending on the process of joining, it is of two types: fusion welding, number 2 is pressure welding. And again these welding are classified into many forms. So what is fusion welding? In this process, the temperature of end part of base metals which are to be joined are raised to their fusion point by application of heat. So when we are going to join two parts, the end of two parts are to be heated. So in fusion welding, these ends will be heated to its fusion point, as a result of which they form a sort of pool of homogeneous molten metal at the ends to be joined. So by application of heat, the two end parts melts and forms a molten metal pool. Sometimes a filler metal in the form of wire or rod is used, which has nearly the same composition of the parent metals to supplement the pool. After solidification, the two ends join permanently. So next is pressure welding. So in pressure welding, the ends of the metal pieces are heated to their plastic state, and then external pressure is applied to join them. So this is the difference. In fusion welding, the metal part is heated to the fusion point, by result of which they form a pool of molten metal, and after solidification they become one part or jointed. In pressure welding, we don't go up to fusion point. We just heat the end of the metal to reach its plastic state, and by external pressure the parts are joined. So this is the classification of welding according to source of energy employed to heat the metal. So what is the source of energy or heating method? So in many ways we can generate heat. So depending on the source which is used to increase the heat of the metal, basically welding process is divided into three types. One is pressure welding, second one is fusion welding, third one is radiant energy welding. So under pressure welding, one is solid state welding comes. So these solid state welding are of many types: cold welding, diffusion welding, forge welding, fabrication welding, hot pressure welding, roll welding. So these 6 types of welding comes under solid state welding, which is a type of pressure welding. So next is resistance welding. Here resistance is used to generate heat. We know heat equal to I square RT. So R is the resistance. So using this resistance, the metal is heated and then some pressure is applied to create the joint. So this type of joint or welding process is known as resistance welding. So again these are divided into 5 types: spot welding, seam welding, projection welding, resistance butt welding, flash butt welding. So in all these 5 types, the heat source is resistance of electric conductor. Next is a thermochemical welding. This is thermit welding. Thermit welding with pressure. Thermit welding can also be done without pressure, but this type under pressure welding, this is thermit welding with pressure. Next is fusion welding. So in this process already we have discussed that the two ends of the two parts are heated to the fusion point. So what is the source of heat? Number 1 is gas combustion, that is known as gas welding. Oxyacetylene welding, air acetylene welding, oxyhydrogen welding. Number 2 is electric arc welding. Under pressure welding, we have discussed about electric resistance welding or resistance welding. Here, electric arc welding, it is most commonly used. So, different forms of electric arc welding are carbon arc welding, plasma arc welding, sealed metal arc welding, tungsten inert gas arc welding, metal inert gas arc welding. Next is radiant energy welding. Different types of radiant energy are used to heat the metal. Electric beam welding and laser beam welding. This type of welding comes under modern forms of welding. So this is the classification of welding. Basically, depending on the type of welding, it is divided into 2 types. One is pressure welding and second one is fusion welding. And depending on the heat source, it is divided into 3 types. What source of heat is used? Pressure welding, fusion welding and radiant energy welding. So in this welding process, already I have told sometimes a filler material is used to supplement the pull. Along with the filler material, under some welding processes, a welding flux is used. So what is welding flux? Welding flux is a shielding agent. What is shielding? It shields, it isolates and sometimes act as a prime anti-oxidizing agent which prevents the interaction of surrounding medium like air and reduce oxides respectively. In one case, flux used as a shielding agent, where it shields, it prevents the interaction of surrounding medium. In the second case, it acts as a prime anti-oxidizing agent, means due to exposure of the area under high temperature, oxidation takes place, but this flux material reduces the formation of oxides. So flux is used to reduce or prevent oxidation. During welding process, as the temperature of base material as well as filler material increases in very short time, it leads to metal oxide formation by interacting with surrounding air. Metal interacts with surrounding air at high temperature and forms metal oxide. This oxide layer reduces the weld strength. Welding is a joint, so the strength of the joint reduces due to this formation of oxide layer. The formation of sulfides and nitrides also hurt weld strength. That is why we have to isolate the welding area. So along with this shielding or anti-oxidizing agent, flux material is also used to prevent formation of oxides and to create a protective slag over the molten metal. It reduces the oxide formation. Sometimes it prevents the oxides formation by shielding from the surrounding air or surrounding medium. Along with this, it creates a protective slag, and by this it removes impurities. In the slag, the impurities comes from the molten metal. Reduces splatter. At high temperature at fusion point, splatter occurs, but this flux material reduces splatter, prevents hardening by slowing down cooling time. So these are the utility of welding flux. Welding flux is used at the time of welding to achieve these requirements: to reduce the oxide formation, to prevent the material from oxide formation, to form slags by which to remove impurities, to reduce splatter and prevent hardening by slowing down cooling time. So in this video we have discussed about what is welding, classification of welding, and fluxes used in welding. So in the next video we will discuss about one important gas welding process, that is oxyacetylene welding.